this one is on page number 6. It's called Girmitia. Now, in order to understand this poem, I must explain this term Girmitia, so I've written a paragraph, just history. So, Girmitias were indentured laborers who were sent off to the colonies of Fiji, Mauritius, Jamaica, and South Africa from 1838 till the end of the Indian indenture system in 1916 to work in the sugarcane plantations in the European colonies. They were completely cut off from their roots, except in memory that they had of their homeland. They worked in appalling conditions, away in distant lands, somehow holding on to their culture, identity, and faith as their only sustenance. A majority of the population in these places today are the descendants of the Girmitias. The state where I come from, Bihar, supplied from its banks of the holy Ganges the maximum number of Girmitias to these colonies. So weeks before coming to the United States, standing at the riverbank called Amritendu Ghat, staring across the Ganges to the horizon in the west, I realized that after 150 years or so, when the conditions have changed, the economy has changed, some things are still the same. Memory and nostalgia and longing for your homeland are some things that you cannot do away with. So this is Girmitia on page number 6. Again, if you're interested. Girmitia. An old Maithili poet friend had told me once that at Amritendu Ghat on Ganga, there used to be a coffee house where all the poets of the land met and talked. I stand on the steps and feel warm in borrowed nostalgia. Now they've turned it into a government office. The steps of the Ghat, where I had lit my first cigarette, where I saw my friend break down because a girl wouldn't love him, where my engineer brother lamented and told me that all his education was in vain because he couldn't see the schools of dolphins swimming with the current, and was merely one of the infinitesimal beings in the fascism of our gigantic dreams, and cried. He didn't know where to go. In the chill of this January afternoon, I stare at the red letters painted against the yellow background. Amritendu Ghat, on the barred wall of the office. Until today, I had never noticed the peepal tree and the tin thatched hut over there. I absorb them now and wonder how the memories of these days will keep the human Amrit alive when I'll be away working in distant lands. I see Ganga and think of Lithi. Will my memories dissolve in the stream when I'll cross it and reach the other side? Or in my cubicle, across the waters, will I still long to spend a winter night in that tin-thatched hut, sitting and gazing at the fog, steady over the river, like I do now? Thank you.